Welcome to the February 19th, excuse me, 2025 Orange County Funding Corporation's Governance Committee meeting. The time is now 3:04. Bill, can I get a roll call?
Yes, Linda Muller.
Here.
Jeffrey Chris.
Here.
Dean Tamburri.
Here.
All right, 3 of our 5 committee members, we have 2 excused absences. For staff, myself, Bill Fioravanti, and Kelly Riley. Mr. Billy Iverson handling our live stream, and Mr. Brian Sandvidge as our New York State monitor. That's everyone.
Okay, thank you. Notice of the meeting was properly provided. Thank you very much to our chair for doing that. Minutes, you should have received this in your packet from the December 11th, 2024 meeting. Could I please get a motion to approve the minutes?
I'll make a motion. Second.
Good, glad. Is there any questions or comments or corrections that should be noted?
Not for me. None.
I'll call the question. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, abstentions, carried. Thank you. New business, there's 2 things that are still outstanding, and those are the HR policies as well as the organizational policies that were handed out last month in the white binders. So on the HR policies, they're still under review. Our attorneys have them. Again, I am not an HR specialist, but I believe there are some things that are in the policies that are gonna be removed or condensed. And we wanna make sure that we're not only in compliance of all the pieces that we have today, but we wanna be in compliance with the new administration, to make sure that everything is right according to federal
Just to
law.
that point, my partner, Mike Sergology, is reviewing those, so we'll give you a markup. Just need a couple weeks to review it, but we'll make those adjustments and present to the draft to the committee.
Perfect,
Next meeting.
thank you. And on the organizational policies, Bill and I had spoken about this. The policies aren't really kind of written, all of them in the same policy form. So we're gonna make sure that gets done, and then we're gonna try and group them a little bit easier so we can read them all. And that's the update that I have for both of those things. Unless there's something else to come before the body, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Thank you.
Second.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? None. Thank you very much. This meeting is now officially adjourned.
And you don't need a break?
Thank you, and welcome to the Orange County IDA's Governance Committee meeting. The time is now 3:07. Bill, could you please give us the roll?
It's Linda Muller.
Here.
Jeffrey Chris.
Here.
Dean Tamburri.
Here.
3 of our 5 committee members here. We have 2 excused absences. For staff, myself, Bill Fioravanti, Kelly Riley, our general counsel, Lena Sharetta, Bill Iverson from Acquisitions Marketing doing our live stream, and Mr. Brian Sandvidge, our New York State monitor. That's everyone.
Thank you very much. There was notice of the meeting, was properly provided. Thank you very much. You should have received the minutes from our meeting on December 11th, 2024. I hope you had an opportunity to review them, and I would entertain a motion to approve those minutes.
Also move. Second.
Thank you. Is there any questions, any comments, or any corrections?
The only thing I would point out, because it'll come up at our regular board meeting today, is the review of the UTEP revisions in some detail.
Okay. Thank you. Bill, do any of those things need to be done here at this meeting?
Not now, no.
Okay, so just at the board level?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so, all in favor?
Aye.
Any abstentions? No. Thank you very much, that passes. And on to new business, the personnel policy manual. I know this is in the hands of our council, but I don't know, Bill, do you wanna add anything else to
Yes,
that?
this is the one that really council is reviewing right now. They did review our OCFC bylaws, and it was out of this meeting, but and they've recommended no changes to that. They're still reviewing OCIDA. That's something we're circling back on, and the personnel policy, which, as Lino described, he gave it to one of his other partners who specializes in that. So the other rub with that, the policy, is that our HR services company, EA Staffing, they have been making regular updates to it based upon new regulations, new requirements, but and this is all before this administration, we're not seeing that the board approved every iteration of that. So that's why we're taking a deeper dive, making sure it's complete. I did give some recent additions to the policy from the HR company to Mike this week, so he's incorporating that as well in his review. So we'll have that, but they're taking a very sound review of that policy.
As it should,
Yes.
because they just need to be appropriate and approved by the board moving forward, and they hadn't been done for
Definitely.
a period of time, so I think it's great that we're doing the deeper dive, and I appreciate that management's paying really close attention to this so that we're full compliance. On the other policies, we are, for good governance, we need to approve our operational policies on once a year, and Bill did a really good job of giving us everything at the last board meeting. We had a chance to take them home and review them. Bill and I met and we talked about putting them in a format that would make a little bit more sense. Some of them are written as a policy, some are written as not a policy, but they really are a policy. So we're gonna standardize the form, redo them, and then put them in a way that's really easy to manage. So all the finance policies will be with finance, governance will be with governance, operations will be in operations, administration with administration. So that is gonna take a little bit more time to get that all done. The policies themselves are what was in the manual. The binder is perfectly fine. It's kind of how we do business. Just standardizing that in a form that will make sense for review. So that will be forthcoming.
So do you feel that, not that you know everyone's skill set inside and out, but do you feel we can handle that in-house, that it's more formatting, or is it something we need to lean on council for? I love Lino, but I'm conscious of his billing, so like.
They're on time though, I have to
Yes,
say.
exactly.
I think it's something, you're not gonna be redoing the policies, just be putting them in a format that makes sense, so. And I'm happy to help if I can, if there's something I can do to move the process along, but I don't think we're asking for any substantial changes or any reviews to the policies. They all are reflective of what we do now.
Okay.
So I just would ask that the committee have just a little more patience as we move this process forward, since there's other things that staff are working on right now.
Absolutely.
Getting ready for audit, so.
It's a busy time right
Yes.
now, but I do wanna say that for the public as well, that we take this seriously. We're doing our reviews every year, but we're taking a deeper dive this year since we've inherited all these
Yes,
policies, and
yep.
we wanna, as you said, reformat them, and not to mention, make sure the content is there I'll mention that for our monitor as well. We're lingering this on a little bit, but it's a lot of work to it, so.
At the end of the day, I just wanna make sure that we're clear for everyone, is that we are following our own policies. The way we operate on a daily basis is exactly what's written in the manual. It's just, for me, I'm a policy person, so I like them to be written the same way, signed off the right way, and put them in a binder so that you can find them and easily read them. And that's all we're really doing, is just a reorganization of how the policies are just kept, nothing more than that.
And I'll say, that's why you're in this chair, and we appreciate the work so far.
I wish I had finished some of these projects quicker, but
There's a lot to
doing it the right way is the way that we should do it. Is there anything else that we need to address?
Not that I know of.
I don't think so.
All right, then I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
Make that motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? We are adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I don't suppose, that we should start our finance